Hello beer tubers and welcome to another beer review with me, Peter the Master of Puppets, today joined by
Mesh, the Duke of Delirium.
Oh yeah, and today we're going to be looking at a pumpkin ale, and probably the only pumpkin ale I'll be reviewing this year, because we don't fucking get any pumpkin beer, or pumpkin ales in Denmark, really.
Yep.
We can currently get two, which I reviewed last year for the Halloween special, the Hop and Frog Double Hollow Double Pumpkin Ale and the Barrel Aged version. But it's the same batch, everything, so I didn't want to review that one. But luckily I got this bottle from Põhjala. And I don't really know many beer or breweries in Europe that do pumpkin ales. I don't think any do it in Denmark, mainly because Danes don't like the super spicy ales. I love those when they taste like pie and stuff.
Yeah. I think this is my first pumpkin ale.
And we even have pumpkin pie to pair with the beer. Homemade, of course. We can't really buy it pre-made here. I've never seen it around, but it's an American thing. So the pumpkin ale we're going to be looking at is, again, from Põhjala in Estonia, sent to me from the guys at Põhjala, so thanks a lot to the guys at Põhjala for the beer. And it's their Saak Pumpkin Ale. Saak meaning harvest, which makes sense. It's the harvest season. And it's a pumpkin ale, it says here, an awesome special pumpkin ale that's been spiced with ginger, cloves, nutmeg, and cinnamon. Contains barley malt and unmalted oats on 6.7%. I've heard so many things about pumpkin ales in the US being hit and miss and stuff, and I've only had two from the US, or three, being the Hollow Pumpkin and Pumpkin. And I thought they were awesome because there was like drinking pumpkin pie and cake. It was awesome. So let's see how this one is and see if it's super spicy or how it is. So we got Saak poured. Kind of nice, dark ruby, reddish color. Looks like kind of like a ruby red ale or maybe even a brown ale.
Yeah, but fairly reddish.
Yeah, it looks nice. Check out the aroma. Oh yeah, it smells like pumpkin pie. You try and smell this and smell the actual pie. There's definitely some similarities. I'm mostly picking up cinnamon. I know a lot of people usually hate it when there's too much nutmeg in aromas like these. I think this one is mainly cinnamon. There's definitely also the nutmeg character.
I think there is some characteristics of it, yeah.
And there's also a subtle pumpkin nuance, but I think it's the spices that dominate.
Yeah, definitely spicy and sort of a sugar sweetness underlying as well, I think.
Maybe a slight breadiness to it.
Yeah.
Let's give it a taste.
Cheers.
Cheers. Spices are more balanced than the flavor.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I prefer them to be a little more in your face.
Yeah.
Like they are in some of the American ones, but it's pretty nice, especially for a non-American pumpkin ale. The only brewery that comes to mind that's made one I can think of at the moment is Nøgne. They did one a while back, but
Definitely a lot of breadiness and what would you say? Yeah, spices in general.
There's definitely cinnamon and ginger. I feel like nutmeg is more of a smaller nuance. I definitely think cinnamon and ginger is the dominant flavor, but I still also taste the cloves and stuff like that. And there's also a pumpkin flavor to it, especially in the aftertaste.
Well, maybe we should try it with the
let's try the pie here.
It's pretty good.
Thanks. Similar flavors to the beer for sure.
They actually almost like become one. That was the. They're really close.
Yeah. Actually, they have a very similar taste. This is, of course, more creamy.
Yeah.
But it definitely replicates like pumpkin pie type flavors. And that's usually what people try to do in pumpkin ales. Sometimes it's just pumpkin flavors, and they just try to incorporate, that autumnal, seasonal thing. Yeah. It's kind of like cookie-like, but it's much more mild than some other pumpkin ales I've had.
Yeah, I was just about to say that I could imagine this not being the.
I think it would be
the craziest, most intense.
Yeah, and this is also, I think it's good if you don't like the overly spiced pumpkin ales, because this you actually taste pumpkin and you also taste some of the spices. And like, it actually goes well with pumpkin pie, because I think I paired Southern Tier Pumpkin with pumpkin pie, and that's like imperial version of this.
Okay.
It's like a huge pumpkin ale, and that tastes like even more intense of pumpkin pie flavors. So it was a little too much having pumpkin pie with it. It got too spicy, but I actually think these pair very well.
Yep, definitely.
It's been a while since we've done a food pairing on the show as well.
Yeah.
Quite nice, festive, holiday type ale. It's gonna be good for Halloween and Thanksgiving if you celebrate that and stuff like that. And then it's cool to see a pumpkin ale in Europe. It would be fun to try and brew that actually. No,
I think it's hard.
I've never tried doing a pumpkin ale. That could be fun.
Yeah.
But
I think this is as I said, this is probably my first pumpkin ale.
yeah,
So, but I think this. I could see myself having a lot of these for a autumn, fall fest, whatever.
yeah.
So,
And the oats kind of gives a little bit of a chewy mouthfeel to it, I think. But without being too much. I still say it's like a medium body.
yeah, it's definitely not full. I'd say.
But the oats just give a little character. And yeah.
But a very like sweet with a layer of like sort of not intense, but a lot of spice to it. So I'm gonna go 85 on this. This is pretty tasty, I think.
I'm going to be right there with you. I'm going to go 84. So, nice pumpkin ale. Again, I prefer the imperial versions. Ooh, a little bit more that are even more intense on the spices. But that's because I'm a sucker for pumpkin pie everything. I mean, even here in Starbucks, I saw they had pumpkin flavored whatever it was, and I never go to Starbucks, but I was like, maybe I should go get that because that's pumpkin pie flavored. Stupid, but yeah, really good interpretation, I think, of the American style. If you had the chance to try the Põhjala Saak, definitely let us know what you think of it. If not, definitely try and check it out. Thanks a bunch to the guys at Põhjala for the beer, and remember to comment, subscribe, check out the Facebook fan page and Twitter, and we're gonna say cheers.
Cheers.
And see you guys in another beer review.